All right, so my brother's here. Hey. Because we are building a table, we've got these pieces of oak. We need to make this a straight cut. And so we don't have a joiner, but we're gonna make a joiner jig for the table saw. So let's do that real quick. This is a really easy project, hopefully, so we can keep going on the table.
So the first step is we are cutting down some scrap 1/4 inch plywood. And then we also have another scrap piece of 3/4 inch plywood that we're gonna be gluing together.
So we've got the two pieces cut. What we're about to do is glue these together. But the idea is you've got this straight edge right here. You will put this piece here, and then we're actually gonna put a riser or something, and they'll clamp down and take it across. So all we gotta do now is
We're trying to shorten the length because we don't need it as long as it is right now.
now we are cross-cutting the 1/8 inch piece so it fits the larger piece we just cut. Now we are going to glue the whatever that piece is to the other piece. So now that we've got this glued up, this is the piece of wood we're actually trying to joint. The saw's gonna run right here, but we gotta get these clamps up higher. So we just cut 2 of these. We're gonna screw this down to the piece. And then screw these on, and then we will be good to go. All right, so our last step, initially we had it clipped like this and little clamps right here. What we found out is this edge wasn't completely straight. This wasn't a factory cut. So when we cut our boards, they weren't straight, so we didn't join them very well. So instead, we're gonna put it on a runner, which other folks have done online. So we cut this out, which actually fits into the table saw. And this will go right on here. We're gonna glue it and screw it so it holds into place. And then we can run this down the table saw, and it's gonna give us a straight edge because it's really guiding along this. All right, and then for our last step, we're gonna take some paste wax and put it along the bottom so that it slides real easy and smooth. So we're gonna joint this piece. This is the edge we're gonna cut. This is gliding along the groove right here. These are just spacers so we can cut a bunch of different thicknesses. And then we are gonna push it through. All right, so my brother is no longer with me. He had to drive back to Memphis, Tennessee because his job was starting. But you guys can see that the joiner is working pretty well, especially since we have it going through a track now. It's making those edges super flush, super straight. And so we are able to do our tabletop as well as our table legs, get those everything jointed. And we are building a big table, and you guys can check out that build. It's gonna be coming out hopefully in about a week or so. And if it already has come out, there'll be a link right above. And as always, if you guys like this video, if you like the ones that are going on right now, make sure and leave me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. That would be amazing. And leave a comment below with your favorite jig that you have in the shop because I'm building a bunch of new ones and I'd love to know your thoughts on what I should build next. See you guys.